An Italian that came to America. Let me explain to you why poor people remain poor. Italy is a country where the average income is $1,300 a month. Okay, you're complaining about your $4,000 a month? Bro, you have no idea. Italians, our baseline is being poor. Because you might say, yeah, but your cost of living is cheaper. It is, but our cost of living compared to our salary, like the ratio is worse than yours. Technically, including health insurance and everything, you're better off if you're responsible to live in America than Italy. Italians are used to living in hard mode when it comes to finances. That's why we're so good at saving. Now back onto the concept. Why do poor people stay poor? Yes, there is a structural issue. Yes, so we could do a better job in helping everybody out. There's one thing you have worse in America than Italy. There's one thing that is also the same in Italy that is keeping people poor. Let's start with the first one. You guys are born and you're subject to marketing from day one, the concept of appearing rich even though you're broke. That is a curse you're gonna have for the rest of your life. Invest in low-income housing, help people pay rent. Times I see houses that are worth 30 grand with a $50,000 car parked in front of it is crazy. You guys are the geniuses of consumption, and that's what's keeping you poor and stressed. That could be also one of the reasons why there's so much anxiety in America. Not clinical, but driven by what's happening around you, because your finances suck. Consumerism is rampant. The main thing that is keeping people poor, and it's the same in Italy, poor neighborhoods keep each other poor. Nobody wants anybody to come out of it. The amount of jealousy there is among poor people is crazy. Now, in Italy, it's even worse. In Italy, they hate people that start coming out of poverty and make more money. In America, it's kind of more glorified, which has pros and cons. On average, poor people keep the people around them poor too, because they see the community as competition. Some of the richest religions in the world teach us that if you operate as a community, you're gonna make your community richer. Rather than complaining that housing is impossible to buy, bring out together a group of 10 people. You each make 40 grand a year. You each put some effort in. You save 5 to 10 grand a year. You could all buy one house a year. Open a company and together you start buying your first house. You rent it out. You might say, yeah, but one house and 10 people is nothing. In 2 years, you're gonna have 2 houses paying your rent and you keep on saving. In 3 years, you're gonna have 3 rental incomes. Still you saving and making career and being able to save more. In 4 years, you're probably gonna have enough money saved up from the rents to be able to buy 2 houses instead of 1. In 5 years, you're gonna buy another 2 houses. Now you're at 9. 5 years, you almost have 1 house each. Poor communities, even more than rich communities, should collaborate, investing and buying the same community they live in. I'm just an immigrant. I wish I would find some influencers from these poorer communities just to collaborate and bring these concepts out of collaborating as a community and how community can be power to bring people out of poverty. This is what I'm teaching in Italy to Italians. You don't have the money? Find yourself a group of 10 people, write a good contract to protect each other from each other, invest together for hell's sake.